Welcome back to the channel and welcome to our new home. So now from the living room we head into the kitchen. It's an eat-in kitchen. Came with a table and chairs, came with a toaster oven, came with appliances. So there's not too much to show in here. It's dated, it needs some work, but it's a kitchen. Today is demo day of the kitchen, so we're going to be tearing out all the cabinets and hopefully getting to the walls, ceiling. As much as we can get done today, we're going to get done. We're just going to gut the whole room and get ready to start fixing this place. Okay, I'm done with this. It looks good. I'm happy with it. We're almost there. Like, we just worked on wiring this morning, getting some wires in the attic for all the ceiling lights in the kitchen. I think they're all done. It's hard to slide on the tape. see the cooktop comes like that. drop it into the opening. And now we're finally ready to give you guys the full tour of our finished kitchen renovation. So coming in from the living room, you can see we got a big open doorway and the kitchen looks so spacious. So you guys know that we have an eat-in kitchen. One of the things we wanted to change when we renovated was the table used to be right here in front of this window. And we didn't like that. Ashley especially didn't want it in the walkway. So we shifted the table space over here. We built this really awesome table out of a countertop, butcher block countertop, and these hairpin legs. And that was a pretty fun and easy build. You can see we went with a straight galley kitchen instead of the wraparound that we used to have because we didn't want any corners. We just wanted a nice flow of workspace and we really like how that worked out. Can't ignore our drain board sink. That's been awesome. We're loving that. We did a built-in cooktop because we didn't want to deal with messes and crumbs like you get with a freestanding range. Really happy with that. Not too much to say about this. Pretty basic counter and cabinet setup. So a lot of you guys wanted to know if we were going to do handles or knobs. We did tab pulls. You don't see these often, but we really like them because they keep the cabinet really clean and sleek and minimal. We didn't want to clutter up the front of the cabinets with hardware. And we're so happy with how these come out. They just attach to the back side of the drawers with 2 screws and come over the top. Really sleek. They disappear. We chose silver hardware because we felt it would blend in easier than black. Happy with that choice. You guys remember our Berkey, that's our water filter, and we installed this pot filler faucet above it. And that's been working out great. We can just pop the lid off and fill our water filter anytime. And that's been a big, big help for us. Now if we swing around this way, you can see the fridge facing the kitchen. It's actually really close to everything, easy to access right here. Around the corner is our oven. I know this is a bit unconventional to put an oven out of the way like this, but it's actually been working good for us. This oven, being a wall oven, when you're using it and after you turn it off, it keeps a fan blowing to blow the heat out, and it blows heat right out the bottom here. And it's noisy and it's blowing hot air at you. And if we had put it in the kitchen space, we'd have that noise and heat kind of in our faces more or less. So it's actually pretty nice to have it out of the way over here, and we don't use the oven a whole lot anyway. We have a little back entry area. Nothing too fancy here, simple coat hook. And the pantry. The pantry is just extra food, water heater, electric panel behind the door, and our battery charging station for our tools. So not too much to see, but really handy and lots of storage. We accessorized the kitchen to make it stand out with really cool stuff like this. This light, we love it. It's a really cool kind of like 3D mirror style light. That was a fun find. We also made that art back there from the original paneling that was in this kitchen when we renovated it. So that was kind of a memory for the old kitchen brought back, and it's actually really cool. I love it. I enjoy seeing it in here. And it adds something to the wall. It just takes up that void of space. We got Tom the Palm joining us in the kitchen for now. They like to move around. We went with a porcelain tile, light colored. We're really liking that. It makes the kitchen really bright. Easy to clean up messes, and it's durable, so happy with the tile. Can't forget to mention our wall phone. Every kitchen needs a wall phone. We love that. It's little touches like that we just enjoy in the house. We did something a little unusual, and we did a wood tone toe kick underneath here, and we like that. It separates the floor from the cabinet, so it's not just all white going from the floor up to the counter. So we like that little break of color. I guess I should show you this windowsill. We love this feature. We brought the countertop straight into the windowsill, made sure we installed that window nice and low, and we love that. It gives so much room behind the sink, and it really just opens up the backyard. So there is our kitchen tour. It came out really good. So awesome. You guys might catch that there was a piece of trim missing down here on the baseboard. We will be doing that. We've been waiting to do that baseboard trim because we were waiting for this doorway trim to be done. Door and then baseboard. You always do the doors first because they come down to the floor and you need to know where your baseboard ends. That door just got framed up. I got all the jambs done on the inside the other day. So now I can start casing it out and put that baseboard in. And then the kitchen's gonna be basically finished. I don't think there's any other trim work or anything that we have to do in here. Now I'm really enjoying this new layout much better than the old kitchen.
Me too. It's awesome.
I also forgot to mention that you guys saw we put a bigger window in on the end wall. That's the south side of our house. It's facing the forest, so we don't get a lot of sun, but it gets a lot of light. And it really helps the kitchen feel more open and bright, and it has a beautiful view.
Yeah, I love that.
By moving stuff around, we were able to bring the table over here out of the walkway. It gave us more dining area, which we really like. Gave us a better view outside, and it also made the work area more practical. We really don't like corners in the kitchen, and a U-shaped kitchen meant you're always bumping into people, and there looks like a lot of space, but it's not really functional space for us. It all depends on how you like to use your kitchen. We really love the straight galley style kitchen. It just works really good for us. One of the themes in this house was just keeping it easy to clean and simple. That's why we chose a wall oven and a cooktop, because you don't have to have all that mess and crumbs and drips getting under and around.
They always get so nasty underneath them.
And so far we really like it. We're not like super thrilled with the oven placement. We said that when we put it in, but it works well. I mean, it's out of the way, and we actually like it out of the way. The only thing I don't like is it's a little cramped back there between the door and the oven. It's smaller than I'd like. 4 more inches and I'd be happy.
If we had it over with the counter space, we would be losing countertop.
Yeah. And that all came because actually we changed our plans halfway through the renovation. We had a totally different cabinet layout, and the oven was going to be on this wall. We decided to scrap that because we wanted it to be nice and clean and open and more counter space. So we said, let's move the oven over here, and we just kind of rearranged that area to make it work. We ended up with a smaller entryway and a little bit awkward oven, but the overall effect is better.
I like it how we did it now because of that glowing oven, and we get more countertop space.
Yeah, it really keeps the heat and everything away from us. Now, if I could go back in time, when I was framing up the wall in the back door, then I would have done things way differently. Because I would have moved that back door over 6 inches. And just doing that would have changed the whole layout of the kitchen, and the oven would have ended up right next to the fridge. And I think that would have been pretty cool too.
And then we would have had a walkway going straight from the door
to the hallway.
Yeah.
And laundry area. It would have been a totally different layout. But either way it works. It would have been a hallway to the back door.
Yeah.
Favorite features? What do you like?
All of it? I don't know. The sleek windowsill, the Berkey pot filler.
You hated filling the Berkey with pots of water.
Yeah.
Some people thought it was a waste of money and time to put a pot filler on our wall. Guys, if it's convenient and it makes your life easier, do it.
And other people were saying, why don't you just use the faucet, like the pull out of the faucet? It doesn't reach, it only comes out like this far.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do what works best for you in your house, the way you work.
I like the butcher block table, how it matches the countertop.
I guess we can just check this off the list. Another room done. And the living room is coming soon. We're working on a living room back here, and it's looking so awesome. It is like 90.
It's really good.
I would say like 90% done, 85%.
Yeah.
In that range. You guys will be seeing that soon. It's really, really beautiful. So I hope we covered everything. If you guys have any questions that we forgot, throw them in the comments. We'll try to get to those. We've had a ton of comments lately, so it's hard to keep up with them all, but we do our best to read and respond to everybody. We hope you guys enjoyed the tour and the final kitchen. We appreciate you watching, and until next time, take care.
Bye.